Willadina. Hi. What you doing, babe? Yeah? Wanna go outside? Come here. That's my dog. Yeah, let's sit down. Lie down.
a minute.
There's a hole in there. Can you fix it?
I had a hole here, so I'm gonna Bondo it if I can find my hardener. I've got Bondo here. It's about 20 years old. I don't know. It might not even work, but I'll sand it off if it don't work. I'll find some hardener. I think I got it around here in a box or something.
There's our dog. Hi, Willadine. You feel hot?
And I was going to try to prime and paint it tomorrow or Friday. That way when the part comes, I can put the new windows in and ready to go. But I don't have hardener. If I do, just need a clean surface. You can do it on cardboard or whatever. That's pretty clean. I just don't want trash in it. Willadine.
Ladina. Hi, baby love. Hi, you're guarding us here. Soon you can have a big garage. (9:36) and it's 10 o'clock. I will sleep.
I haven't done this in years. Like I say, I hope this is still good Bondo.
Why we have baby shampoo there?
Huh?
Why we have baby shampoo?
That's for tinting windows.
Really?
You mix it with the water and it makes your tint slippery on the window.
Okay, so that's there at the top. You get it?
This is ruined. It's ruined.
Because it's a long time now.
Yeah, it's like 20 years old.
What?
I'll add some more. Just throw that in the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it set up hard like that before. I was a no body man, but I did a little bit of body work. Well, all that means is I do have fiberglass, but that's a mess. That'll be the best. Mix it with some resin, but it's just a ton of work. I don't want to do that. It's okay. Only thing I accomplished is the fact that I can't do this. I learned that. So I can sand, I guess. Sand both sides and then get that one. Wherever my sander got to, I just had it. So put a fine grade sandpaper, okay? I don't know what this is. It's a 240. It's got a little cut to it. So I'm trying to get all this crap off of it. And especially some very dishonest person. They told me the store was perfect. And
But
they
it's not.
glued all this crap around the edges, which you couldn't see when you bought it. Put it in the truck.
Anyway, you can do it. Go, boy.
Guess I'm gonna sand it.
Mm-hmm.
See if I put a battery in it. at all. And that's fine, I don't care. This right here bugs me.
Come here, Melody. You will sand also the other side.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah. Well, I have to get this off. See this crap? Make it. It's pretty smooth, but I need to get it where you can hardly see it, because you don't want it to bleed through. Right here, and then all the edge where they glued it, which I pretty well got that. To do it outside, but I can't see good. I don't want to tear it up. It won't take me long.
It's okay. I will be there outside.
After I do this one, this side don't have to do much. I'll just get it and then I'll try to get the dust out of here more, and then I'll take out my part. That's it. Where was on my sander?
So you take out the, what do you call it? Take it out.
I got a deal on a perfect door. It's, once I got it home, it's far from perfect.
It's imperfect.
Very imperfect.
Good thing you're good in repairing.
Well, I can't repair plastic. That's the problem. Can't see. I need a garage.
Can have it soon. Mm-hmm.
So this piece was bent, but it's a piece of rubber case, piece of metal cased with rubber over it. So I think I can bend it back flat like it's supposed to be. All my good pliers are upstairs. I can still.
It's not bent. It's not bended.
I can still. Yeah, it's just a touch bent right here. Let's see, how can I get that undent? See how that fits. That's not supposed to go. That's about all you can do. That thing is probably fine. Better than it was, but it still ain't perfect. So close, but it ain't perfect. So we just need to clean this up. I think it'll. I think we can clean this with them wipes.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's left, I might have to sand it. I don't want to sand it because it'll take the sheen off.
Where's the wipe? Oh.
And you don't really want to paint that. Oh, I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know how well plastic would do in the sun if you painted it. That's basically what that is PVC. Got another one of these upstairs, but I'm not sure it's exactly the same. I could switch this one component out, but I don't really want to. This one's made for this door. How many million people in the house?
10 million people in the house.
They're all ninjas?
No, I think
Mostly.
But there are some like who come and go.
Magic eraser will be great on that. I think it'll get it clean. There's scratches, but they're small. I mean, they're very light, mild. I think this is the top, or is it the bottom? It's the bottom because that's a deadbolt. That sucks, this got hit. This thing's far from perfect shape, just saying. Lesson learned, don't get in a hurry. Don't buy stuff in the dark. And don't trust people.
You have to check first the item. You have to check first the item before paying.
I checked it, but it was dark, was in a hurry. I didn't want to inconvenience the person that was helping me. Against my better judgment, I kind of had a feeling. Against my better judgment, I trusted the guy. And this thing was scratched all to pieces. The whole surround was busted, and they had it glued from the inside, and you couldn't see it. Before I even got it home, it was filling the trailer all over the place. But I'm just cleaning it, so when we put it back together,
They
it'll
look
look pretty decent.
like
I can sand out maybe lightly by hand.
Tell me to give my life completely to you. Is that a wood or a plastic?
Plastic. It's PVC or polymer. I don't know what they call it. I'm just cleaning it up. I'm not trying to repair it really. This is very light. Very, very light. I used to repair furniture and we use these all the time. It just knocks the rough, I mean, really more like knocking the peel off. It's not doing a whole lot, but it does make a difference. You'll see when I wipe it down again. You'll be like, wow.
It looks new.
That's what we're going for. When I get done with this, aside for some minor things, I think I can take this off my old door, the bad parts, like that little pad. Everything else will be new, really. And I'm going to put primer and paint on it. And it will look new. It'll actually be better than a new one because I'm going to replace the frame with, instead of the wood that's on it that rots over usually a pretty short time, I'm going to make it out of the same material, this PVC, which you can buy sticks the right sizes. All you got to do is cut it down. It's the right width. It's already polished with a slick look on it. You don't need to paint it. It's already white. I'm going to rebuild the frame out of that. And it'll be, I mean, I did, this store's brand new at Lowe's, $12.98 I think, $1,300. If you add tax, it's over $1,300. Just the door, this exact door, except it's new. This door was supposedly new. I paid $700 for it. I paid a guy basically $21 for gas to pick it up. So I got $721 in it right now, in my time, which is worth something. And but
You're still ordering some of the.
yeah, I had to pay. I bought the glass, the surround. I found out was broken.
This one.
I bought that. It's not here yet, but it was $144, which is crazy, I think, for a piece of plastic. Plus $29 for shipping, and then taxes was almost $12. Ended up being $180, a little over $185, I think, right around there. So you got 17, and I don't know, my quick math ain't good, but anyhow, what was that? 700.
21.
What did I say? How much did I say? 721 plus Let's just take off the 21 and call that 200 because of 185. So we'll just call it. So we got $900 in it. Okay, this door at Home Depot, the wood version that rots really quick and molds, is, I think it's wood. It may be steel rust. This is a fiberglass version. It should last a very long time. Should. I got this door for the price of one of the new lower grade ones at Home Depot. And this has the blink windows with, which are supposed to be low E, says right on low E glass, which means they reflect the sun. It's got a tint on the inner pane, and they're certified, so they have argon supposedly between the panes, and I did take a pane out, they're sealed. Argon, which serves as insulation, so they're more energy efficient. They're gelled ones, so a little higher quality. So the doors themselves are way better than the ones at Home Depot, and I got about the same amount of money in it right now. Now, by the time I finish, I'll have basically about the same amount of money as buying a new one at Lowe's, except this one will be a lot better because it'll have PVC sides, door frame, and that's pretty much it, really. That's the only difference. It'll just be a little better. This one should last me.
20
It should
years.
last this house for years and years when I get done. So that's what I'm going for. So I'm just stripping it down right now, and
So are you done for tonight?
No. I took this edge off and cleaned it up. Oh, I didn't show you. It's pretty much looking brand new right now. So this is for that.
Yeah. Right.
Looks like a brand new one.
Yeah.
So that was the goal.
Really?
That was the goal. I think I achieved it. Like I say, I can replace
It's
this
so
pad.
smooth.
I can replace this with the one on my other door, so it'll be new or newer looking. So that's the finished product. Looks pretty good. So that cleaned up. It had some little scuffs. I sanded them off. Super light sandpaper. So you can actually use that sandpaper to polish and make it shiny. If you put oil on it. But that's all I'm doing with that. I mean, it's fine. It's gonna be outside in the weather and stuff anyway. So next step, I'm gonna take these hinges off and this glass out. Once I do that, I'm gonna clean this door panel and go over it and see if I can find any problems on it. Because when I done that other panel, I found a hole that was knocked in it. So I got to repair that tomorrow with fiberglass. Bondo. And then it's ready to paint. This one's almost ready to prime and paint. This one, now you might ask, okay, most people, when they paint a door, they just tape this stuff up, or they paint it free-handed around these bezel, what do they call these? This is called a one-light, I don't know, I call it bezel. I don't know what you call this plastic surround, but anyway, most people tape them up or they freehand them, but I had to replace my other one anyway. It's broken, as you can see, and so why not fix the door, repaint it while it's apart. It's the best time to do it. You'll get the best job. It'll be perfect when it's finished.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing with that other door, and I'm going to do it with this one. Prep them. I'm going to go ahead and take the glass out of this one too, so they match. But this is a really good door. The glass in this door is awesome. It all works as intended. That does work. I checked it. But anyway, I'm going to clean this up and go from there. I wish we had time lapse, but we don't because this is live. Okay. So I have the glass sitting on the sawbucks on top of the blanket so it doesn't scratch it or chip it or bust it. And it is supported over here. I've got another saw under here, but it happens to be the same height, so it's on a blanket. It won't hurt. I did it on the other door, and it was fine. The frame will be loose, but it's super lightweight. It's fiberglass and foam.
Cool.
After I get the glass out, I'll get the hinges off. And I'm going to go ahead and do this back because they're harder to get to. I'll do that first so I'm not awkwardly reaching across the glass like I did on the last one. Trying to hold the door frame. Or the door. Yeah, we have a brand new plastics coming for this. So this one I'm going to reuse. I would have bought two, so they're both brand new, but they're almost $200 for a little plastic trim frame. So I'm going to see what it looks like. If it looks totally different, if it's noticeable, I'll go ahead and spend the money and buy another one, but really don't want to do that. Sort of stinks because I was in a hurry, wanted to get this done. There's a chance of a storm coming this weekend. Pretty good chance.
Hopefully
and we
not.
had Hurricane Helen giving tropical storm wind and rain to us, which caused all kinds of devastating damage for other people more than us. But the problem is my old door, French door upstairs, was rotting on the edges of the frame. It was causing my
Leaking.
new hardwood floors to be ruined upstairs. And I just remodeled my bathroom and my basement. And it also got soaked in the ceiling tiles in the basement. So it came in the door, ran under my hardwood, buckled up the hardwood that I just got finished. So I get to replace that. And then it also ran down in my basement and messed up. Well, I didn't mess it up, but it got everything wet in my bathroom. I think I'm going to be able to save it. I'm trying to keep it from making mold. So anyway, I was hoping to get this done before the storm, but I got home to find out it was possibly not even salvageable, but thankfully I believe I found the part to fix it, which is this bezel. And then I used to repair furniture, so I'm pretty decent at woodworking, and I'm not the greatest, but I'm definitely good at repairing furniture. And I look at this as a piece of furniture. It's very similar. So a little bit of time, Bondo, sanding, primer, and paint, and some patience, I'll actually build it back better than it originally was. It'll be very durable. And it won't rot like the old door frame. Also, the door frame had been tampered with. It was all jacked up when I got home and could see. Next time, I'm not going to rush. I'll bring a flashlight and I won't trust nobody. Now, this frame is not broken at all, so I'm trying to be very careful not to damage it like the other one. So we'll have to clean this frame up before we put it back on. So this is kind of the amazing part. This part is super light. And now the glass is laying there safe. So now I'm going to lift the glass out. I have a padded area already prepared, another room to lay it on, so it doesn't get damaged. And we're going to clean this up Actually, it's better. We're going to clean it up and get these stickers off while it's apart. So, when you want, it's going to be, actually it's better than doing it on the door, I think. I'm not going to do it right now. Right now I'm focusing on prepping all of this.
Is that heavy?
Okay, what I need to do is just chill a minute. I need to move this so I can get to it. This basement's embarrassing. I don't have a garage, and I've been going through a lot of hectic things lately, and it's a lot of remodeling, and everything just kind of got thrown here.
So I'll put it in the other room.
So this is the only part that's heavy and breakable.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Thank you for the 10 million people in the house. Mega shout out.
This still has good rubber gaskets in it, as long as I seal it back good. I think it'll be fine. Good news is the glass is sealed itself, so you shouldn't have to worry about any moisture between the blinds, which is great.
So you're going to sand it?
Well, I'm going to take these hinges off first. And there's just a little bit, not much at all, in some places. Very, very, very light. I said very too many times. Surface rust on these hinges. Because the guy that sold it said he had it for 6 months.
But
Well,
it's 6
I
years.
found a sticker on it. It says the manufacture date was
10 years.
January, or February. Was it January or February? It was the very beginning of 2018. He didn't have it 6 months, he had it 6 years. So,
If you
thank
ask
you for your honesty. But, in his defense, yeah, I'm just not going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't seem like a very upstanding citizen, I'll just say that. Or his buddy that was helping him. Now, good thing about what they call a brushed nickel finish, all it is chrome, usually, or stainless, and you take steel wool or a polishing device and just run it in one direction and it gives it that brush look. So this will very easily clean up like a brand new one.
Okay.
Super cool, I think. And before I sand this, I'm going to clean it really good, or as good as I can, so I'm not rubbing dirt into the finish and scratching it. I'll actually be cleaning it when I sand it. Thank you for being a friend.
Hmm.
If you're watching, comment your favorite animal. Mine's a dog.
Okay, Ladina.
Her name is Willadina. What is your favorite animal?
Dog too.
Really? Is that what, who said that?
Me.
Oh.
What's your favorite animal?
Well, maybe my wife.
Mm-hmm. I'm an animal.
Is my favorite animal. I'm joking. Okay. So now it's cleanup time. First thing I want to do is see if I can find glue on it like the other one was. This one seems good so far, pretty clean. It's just dirty, but don't have glue all over it, or it's not busted. There's something sticky here, but I think it's gonna scratch right off. When you're taking any type of scraper or putty knife or razor blade, whatever, to a soft surface, heck, even some hard surfaces, you're going to be really careful about the way you apply the tool because you can damage it. I'm just feeling for glue or holes. So good, this don't have any. So this one will be easy so far. So maybe I just had one bad door. But when we get done, we'll have two beautiful doors.
Mm-hmm.
So that side's pretty solid and good. So
Wow. So you use the glass cleaner.
yeah. It says ammonia free. I don't know what it actually uses. But it cleans them okay.
About the alcohol.
Not the best, but does okay. The door had some mold on it. Been sitting outside for 6 years. 6 months, he said.
It looks clean now.
But this has to be really clean because we're going to paint it, you know. We can't have... You want it to adhere very good, especially on an exterior door, because the exterior door, it gets hit with direct sun,
Water.
which is really hard on paint. And then you combine that with freezing cold weather here where we live. Sometimes it's really cold here. So the weather's changing all the time, but I mean, you've got the UV from the sun hitting it. It's got to be tough, and it needs to be adhered really well. And that's why when I sand it, I try not to be aggressive because it's got, this fiberglass is really nice. It's got a textured grain look to it. It has a little grain in it, which is good because it will allow your paint to adhere to it. So I don't want to take too much of that off if I can help it. Now, by the time you prime it and scuff sand that, and then paint it, or maybe prime it again, especially and paint it, it's gonna be super smooth. And I'm a perfectionist sometimes, and I'll probably paint it.
Most of the time.
I'll probably paint it, and then I'll sand it again real lightly and put a real light coat on it.
It's very over
So
clean.
I just want it to be a good finished product.
He don't like dirt.
Well, I just want it to be good. If you don't do it, take the effort to do it right while you're doing it, the problem is later
You will do it
you'll
again.
have to do it again, and then you got a mess. So if you do it as good as you can the first time, most of the time you are thankful in the future. It's rewarding. The effort's rewarding. I think the Bible says something about diligence leading to prosperity and folding of the hands
Leading to poverty.
leading to poverty. I don't want to be poverty in this and have to do it again. So I'm going to take that advice.
Where's my alcohol?
Now I'm just going to put a light one on it. And this get most of it off. And I'm not really trying to get it all off. I'm just trying to get it clean enough. When I sand it, I'm not grinding dirt into the finish. And I'm trying to see if I have any glue, because there was glue around the edges of that other one in places, and it would cause a leak. I need it to be clean. So I'm kind of inspecting it by cleaning it. So that side's pretty clean. We'll clean the other side. Then I'll tape it up. The rubber on the bottom. I don't know why, but this rubber seems to be glued instead of screwed to the bottom. So I'm just going to tape it up instead of pulling it off, because I don't want to have to glue it back and then it fall off later. I could screw it on, but I don't want to do it that way, if I can help it. So, the other side is pretty much perfect as far as body work. So that's good. Sanding will be very minimal on this door, even less than the other. That guy said, perfect door, never been installed, only had for 6 months. Thing was a pile of crap. I mean, if I would have installed it the way it was, I probably couldn't have installed it. I couldn't have. It was falling apart, literally falling apart. I didn't have a choice.
But it's pretty sure that they never installed that. They just have.
Now, he never installed it, but
It's not new.
him and his not so stand-up company definitely took it apart and worked on it, or whatever they did. They tore it all to pieces. By the way, I don't know this guy, never met him, I don't even know his name. I found this on Marketplace, and it was in a nice community. It really didn't think I had anything to worry about until I got there, and I was like, ugh. But at that point, it was just awkward, and I just needed it bad, and I thought maybe I could get it in before the storm. So I went ahead and took it. I didn't, in my defense, I really didn't see any damage while I was there, but it was dark. I need another one of these. Crap. I'll go get one. I'll throw this all in the trash while I'm on the way.
No, not that one. We have upstairs.
I got a different brand. This will be fine.
But the smell is really bad.
Huh? This stuff don't seem to be foaming. I mean, there's a lot of other better ways to clean this, but I'm just using what I have. The best thing to clean with, in my opinion, from doing repair work, is denatured alcohol. Because it's not so abrasive that it eats the finish, but it's good enough that it'll take most sticky stuff off of the little work. And it cleans really good. So, but window cleaner, it's ammonia based.
No, that one is not.
So it's a cleaner. I mean, it works. But these don't. I don't know. They say they have no ammonia. So I don't know what you're substituting it with. But as you can see, it cleans great. I mean, it works pretty good. And I don't think it has the fumes as like alcohol. I don't know. I can't wear a mask, so I don't. I
You
just
need
deal with
to.
it.
That's soon. You have to.
But if we're going to be honest about masks,
No.
they don't do much for fumes or fine particles, such as the C word.
Oh, yeah, no. Not enough.
We got to watch what we say,
Mm-hmm.
because the powers to be don't like it. But it's true. Masks are pretty much useless for most things that they're being pushed to use for. Anyway, if you had the proper mask, I could see that. Like, they do make these filtered masks. I can't remember what they're called, but people use them when they paint cars and stuff like that. They have replaceable filters. They have a seal. It goes around your face, and it's a breathing apparatus. Whole lot. It's actually effective, but those masks people just put around their face, that's just absolutely silly. In my scientific opinion. So my opinion based on science. Anyway, that's I won't beat that horse no more. I just think that's a bunch of stupid nonsense. Just used to control people. Anyway, back to the door. This one, it's got one little place here on the top, but it's not bad at all. I think when I run a sander over that, it'll be fine. So this door, it actually, even the rubber on the bottom, the piece that was attached to it, this whole door is in really good shape. It's the glass and all of it, it's perfect. And when I get it painted, primed and painted, and it's gonna be nice. My choice would be not to have to paint it at all, but that one needs some work, so I'm gonna have to paint them both to make it look right. But yeah, I can paint and leave brush strokes in this, and it'll look just like it does now. Can dry brush it after I get a real nice paint job, go back over it and dry brush. I don't know, it'd be just as beautiful with a glossy sheen on it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This rubber on the bottom on this one is perfect. This is the door that moves a lot too, so that's good. This is the main opening door. This is the right hand in swing.
Are you going to sand it now?
No, I'm gonna take. I will after I take up the bottom. I don't want to mess up that rubber, so I'm gonna. Before I sand it, I'm gonna protect that rubber.
Okay.
So, did anybody comment their favorite animal?
No. I will put it here. I will say, what is your favorite animals?
Animal with a singular. What is your favorite animal and why? That wasn't good.
I'll just put it there.
So, what I've done is I bent this up. I could use a straight edge that I didn't bend up, and it'll probably be fine. I ain't never had so much trouble. There's a story.
You're a lovely baby.
My favorite animal is a dog because they're so loyal, and they never ever talk about you behind your back.
Of course.
And they're full of love. Unconditional. My dog loves me,
That's why.
and I don't even know if she should. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bad person. I mean, I think according to God's standards,
You're not.
so I don't deserve that kind of love. But I'm thankful to have such a good doggie. She's a blessing. She makes a lot of people smile. Every time she goes to her favorite store, which is Lowe's, not my favorite store, her favorite store, she's so happy when she walks and people just smile, want to pet her. She reduces stress in everybody. She's such a good girl.
Mm-hmm.
She makes everybody's life better.
Maybe I have to sleep now. 11. It's 10:53 now, love.
I'll tell you, this right here is, it's easy for most people, but I don't like tedious stuff.
You have to do it. Everybody do it.
But again, I'm a little bit obsessive and compulsive when it comes to working on things. Some people think it's a bad thing. I don't. I think it's a good thing. Take pride in my work. Yeah, buddy.
What time are you going to finish?
What time? Somebody ask that. I'll probably finish at 9:07 in 30 seconds. Eastern time. Oh, that's tomorrow.
You are.
Or maybe it was AM.
You are.
So that's taped up. Now I just need to lightly sand, get off the dark spots and any little rough places. A couple little ones.
Okay, I'll put it here and I go out.
And then it's ready.
It's ready,
Well,
Freddy?
it's almost ready to prime. I gotta do the body work on that one little spot on that other door and it'll be ready. Just about prime this and paint it like it is, but I want to sand it because I sanded the other one. And it does have a little bit of imperfection, not much.
Okay, Freddy.
Y'all ready for this?
Not yet ready, Freddy. I go outside.
That's fine. This will be covered anyway. It'll all be painted, and you won't. It'll be the one will be against the city. You won't see them. You'll just see one of them. The other one.
So no need to prime this.
Yeah, I'm gonna sand this one too. See, it's got a couple little small imperfections. And it needs to be a consistent sheen. So, if I don't sand this, it won't look like that one. You know, side by side, they need to match. This is smooth. This is rough. I like the rough better. But, like I said, I can actually brush grain back into it if I really want it. Look outside there. Fresh air break.
Yeah, that's why you need to have a, even if not. Si June. So this is the frame.
Yep, this was the frame. And it was beat up pretty bad. The bottom, I'm going to clean that and then take aluminum brightener to it. And I think it'll look really good. They ran a screw through the rubber part, but I think that's fine. I'll rub some dark brown soft stick in it, we'll never see it. But I can replace, I could caulk and paint these brick molds. And I may, but I think it would just be much better long term to replace all these boards with PVC boards. I mean, I've got an exact duplicate here to copy. I had to cut a groove in this board, put the seal back in. I can do that. I think that's just a 3/4 board by 6 inch. No, it ain't 6. That's like 4 1/2 or 1/4 or something. I don't know. This. So it'd be 1, 2, 3 boards, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would cost money to fix it back right for sure. But I mean, I can make it exactly like this. I just don't know about this part. The board that always rots is this one. That'd be the simplest one to replace. I may just make these plastic. Left, right, and top. The brick mold will be covered probably with flashing anyway. But it's pretty rough. So I can buy a brick mold reasonable. So I'll probably just do the brick mold of this and keep the wooden frame, the exterior. I think that would be the best. Because that looks to be in really good shape, I think. Are you on real life?
No, it's in Melodons.
Is it?
It's okay. You're helping my. I just do it once.
Well, that's not an. This is an adventure. This should be an adventure.
Yeah,
What's your channel even about?
everything.
Nothing wrong, but you should find something to tailor it to, I think.
Mm. Tom, tomorrow night when we do it, we will do it in yours.
I thought you was on my channel. This is an adventure. And it is, because this might not even work. I'm pretty tired. I did.
Okay,
I think I'll at least change the brick mold, but I should probably change this for. It always rots right down here at the bottom. And that's why mine's leaking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because they didn't flash it properly, I'm going to buy a seal pan that caps under all this.
Just
And
eight,
over it.
just 8 more minutes and I'll end it up and let's sleep now.
And that's it. One thing I need to do also is clean that glass in there. I'll do that later. This is pretty much dead.
2 more minutes and I will end up na.
Looks better than black and moldy and red and muddy. A
Yep.
lot smoother too. I don't have a tack claw. That's what you're supposed to use. But
Cool. Ooh.
right.
Mm-hmm.
This is just prepping the surface. All we're doing is prep. What makes a good paint job is a prep job.
Really?
Yeah, the paint, it's important, but nothing as important as the prep. The prep is the most important part. You'll spend way more time prepping than painting. So this one's good to go. That one's good to go. Well,
Okay.
this step is good to go. So now, I want to clean these frames. Debating on laying it in there and cleaning it.
Okay, I'll end up now. Okay guys, so we're done with this. Next time again, let's see how it will end and what's the finished product of this. What do you call this one? Repair.
French door.
French
repair.
door.
Restoration. How about that?
Restoration of the French door.
It's not the last step, but it's all we're doing. Mostly all we're doing today.
Yeah, we're still in the first step most of the time.
We're
Okay.
almost done prepping.
Mm-hmm. See you next time. Thank you. Bye. So this is real life adventure. I'm filming him while he's doing this to my channel.
On your channel.
On my channel. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good day, everyone. And good night also. Bye.